Alright, they gave me the white pieces. I'm up against spresident. Well, I prefer to play the king, pawn, or rather, pawn e4, and then proceed to play... what is next? This one? I think I played this knight next. And then they'll probably play this. Yep, there it is. So when you play that, I am going to play... I think I just prefer... I think I like just to do this. A lot of times it seems like they play... I guess it depends on which side you are. White usually likes to play like a bishop out here. To kind of like, you know, put up stuff on this square. So here they copied me basically. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been in this position hardly ever, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. On one hand, I like to move this pawn up so I can put this out here sometime soon. However, putting it up here blocks this off, so I, can't do it now. Or I could do this. If I put it out here, then suddenly, you got this and this looking at it. I guess the queen is looking at it too, but I've got this also. So I mean, it's two on two. I suppose it's an even trade. Alternatively, we could try to get this going and get that, but I don't know what I do here. Do I just take this? Yeah, a lot of times the computer's like, yeah, just take this, and you'll get your piece back later. But in this case, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what they do here. If I take there, then they'll take back there. But then, yeah, I don't know. Let's just make a move. I'm thinking a long time about this one. Let's just do this. Maybe I had a really quick move after that one. So here, I think I like to do this. Keep this posted up there. They're going to do the same thing to me. Actually, no, they're pinning my queen. Not the worst thing ever. But this just means I can't use this. I shouldn't use this to take that pawn. So if I move here, threatening these, they can take back with this, and I can queen trade. I don't know if queen trade is what we want to do, but it's possible, I guess. I could just take this, take back, and then I don't know. Can't say I've been in this position before. I don't think we want to take this one though, just because it's pinned. We can just leave it hang out there. So if we take there and then they take back, or they might not, that leaves this whole thing open for the queen. I don't think I want a queen trade right away. I mean, we could. But I don't think we want to. We could do there to there eventually. If they take with rook, then that fork doesn't work anymore. I think I will do this. I take a long time on my moves during this part of the game. I get faster usually towards the middle game. Okay, so they're going to back off a little bit. But just a little bit. How about castle? Although here to here, although that's guarded, so it's fine. Although, yeah, moving here just means that, and then opening this up for that. Yeah, so I think castling here seems okay. All right, they're gonna threaten my pawn now. Or my pawn, my knight, rather. Knight? No, it's a bishop. Guys, trust me, I know what the pieces are. Right, that's not my piece. If I were to take this, they could take back, but then I take this. It's kind of a trade. Although they could just take, no, they can't just take there because it's guarded. I'm kind of curious how this will go. But I can't leave this hanging right now, so I need to do something about it. Do I just take this? Do I care about their knight sitting here? Or either of these knights, like, is this just like dangerous to me? You know, going here to here, or from there to there. Yeah, I think I don't like it sitting there. I think I'll just take it. I don't know what my next move is, but actually let's try to figure it out. So if I take there, they're going to probably take that. Although, I mean, this seems pretty cheeky, but you know, I don't really know what happens after this. Like, do I like the queen trade here? If this happens, then I probably end up scooting out of the way and defending this even more. That wouldn't be so bad. You know, let's just try it. You threaten my thing, I threaten your thing now. They took it. Alright, so now we do this. Although that's pretty bad for me, because then they just take that and I'm down 2 points of material. But then I take and go here. Unless they prevent this somehow. So, okay. If I take there, I'm not really sure what they play next. I'm not sure what they would try to do, honestly. At this level, it's hard to predict what they're gonna do next. It really is. It's really hard to say. But assuming I make it here without anything else happening and they take this, does this... Actually, you know what? Let's move out here. Wait, does that help me at all? I don't know. Actually, you know what? Before we make this move, let's try this. If they just want to take it, then it's bad for them. But so they have to deflect their queen away, and I don't know where they're going to put it. If they put it somewhere that doesn't defend this square, then I think I just try this move out. All right, let's just try this. Alternatively, there's this, or an idea for that. If they take there, then I get an open file. Looking at that rook. Oh, they're going to block there. Okay. But this is also attacking here. And that's no good. Okay, so take here, take there. Taking here would be not good because then you just take that, and I don't have anything else defending that square. So, do I have much else of a choice? I think I just take this. Well, nah, that's not great because that's already defending with the pawn, and it's like it's just a pawn. So this is defended by that, so you can't just zap this pawn. This is defended. You could just stack these up. Well, okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Take here, take here, take here. Threatening something like that. Although not really threatening, but they move that out of the way. So I think we just gotta take it. I think I'm gonna take it and see where it leads me. Oh, wait a minute. I can't just take that. There's that. Ooh, tough one. All right. I think we just do this then. I think we just gotta move this here. Okay, now they're gonna do that. Very interesting. So that is very interesting. Hold on a second. Well. So this gives check, but it's just like, take you back. So not good. We lose a queen for that. I think we take here. They take this. Grab that. It's an even trade. They're still up my whole piece, which is no good. But I think... So, boop. Well, hold on a minute. It's all pretty bad, no matter how you look at it. If I move up to here, it's still defended by this. Looking at this thing, too. Although, I mean, it's something. This to there. Let's try that. Let's just see what happens. that ends up with me losing a pawn, and I can't really do much about it. I think. Is that how that works? They're gonna pawn up. Okay. That seems odd. Like, if I go here, that puts this under threat. Then they gotta move and do something about it. No, if I move here, whoops, if I move here, then it's capture. So in that case, I mean, they're moving their pawns up a bunch. I don't know how much that's gonna be good for them in the future. If I take here with check, they got a multitude of options to capture back with. And if they take there, then I can't really go there. It's a little bit of a tough position, huh? If I go here, threaten that pawn. Wait, why can't I take this pawn? I thought that pawn was like bad for me to take. Oh, it's still being looked at by this bishop. Yeah. And it's too late. If I move here, they just take this, and that's just gone. I don't like that too much. So running out of time fast. It's a thinker though. It's a very tough position for me anyway. If I move here, I lose this rook. I think I just need to take something. I think we take this. Yep, there's that. Then gotta watch out for attacks here. We don't want this happening. So I think we can move this out of the way. I think we need to adjust our strategy a little bit. So unpin that. That way I can move this around without this thing coming down from my rook. Can put that there pretty soon. Try to dislodge this guy. But we need to defend this square. It is defended by the queen currently. Although if they move this, it's a queen trade. Take, and then after taking here, then they can just scoop up a rook. But that's why we won't be taking the queen, because if they take here, we just take there. So now we gotta make them think a little bit. They're taking a while on this one. I'm down to 1.5 minutes of my time left out of 15 minutes. We get 10 seconds back every move, if you haven't noticed. But, so as long as I can figure out what I'm going to be doing next, then I think we'll be okay. I'm not sure what their next move is. It really depends on what they're going to try to work on here. There's not a lot I think they can safely do. Just not a lot. Not a lot. So I think my next an idea I want to try to do is this. Maybe this. Because if I move here and if they, well, hold on a sec. If I move here and they don't take, but then I take later, then they just get my rook, and I don't. So I need to get this out of the way first. That way, this defends this. Rook up. Okay, they're putting up on this. So they move there. I'm not sure what they're after here, but I think I still like this move. Put a little pressure on this guy. This does a lot of cool stuff. So moving that out of the way, lets me connect rooks. Lets me look at this guy. Moving here is just, I'm not sure what that accomplishes besides getting your rook captured. Okay, they're going to bolster that, but that gives up this square. Well, not really. The rook is here now. So I can't just go here for check. They have it covered. But it puts up more blockers on this square, which is pretty nice for them. Not going to lie. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I think the next idea is this. I'm not sure why they're bringing so many pieces over here when like my king's over here. I mean, I guess they have this, but it's kind of sitting there a little lonely. Do I just make it completely useless by doing this, or is this not a good idea? No, this is the only thing guarding this. Okay. Excuse me? What is this? What kind of master trap am I missing here? Like, is this just free bishop? This isn't. These are the knight moves that it's currently looking at. Do they just really not want my bishop to be here? I don't get it. Am I being deflected? Is this a trap? They could take here, but then they just lose this. Like it's a more valuable piece. It's defended though. But it does get the queen out of the way. So they took that. Take this. And probably that. I guess. I'm still not entirely sure what that move gained. They're putting their rook there now. Okay. Don't have a lot of time. Take this. Take back. Crap. I don't know what this does. Calculating some tricky diagonals or something. Grab a pawn. Probably grab that. Try to get there next. Guess it's defended. Block this square off from being moved to, although this can happen, I guess. But it's just more blocking the king's moves. This pawn is not going anywhere anytime fast. I've still got some stuff here. They're gonna move up. Very interesting. I'm gonna move here still. I don't have much time to really think about any of this. That's looking pretty mighty juicy right now. I'm not really sure what they're looking at there, but I think they've done goofed. They haven't quite done goofed. Yeah. So I'm just zapping everything they own now. What the heck? Let's go. They can't take that because of this. So if they want to get that rook, they're going to have to try a little harder. Ah! I done goofed, guys. I messed up. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Crap. Shoot. Have they blundered mate? Maybe. Here? Can't go there, can't... Oh, you can't. No, you can't go there, can't go there. No, no. I think moving here is mate. I'm not sure what they do about it. Oh, crap! That's what you do about it. Dang it. That is what you do about it. Yeah, resign. What a game. Yeah. Dang it. I can't believe I messed that up. I threw that so hard. Ah. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. I'm like, alright. I took too long with these piddly moves. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to move this up to try to, block off some diagonal and then use it to put my rook on it and be like, oh, you can't take my rook because... But it doesn't matter because my rook is already defended by the other rook. So if I had just done this, like, way earlier, then it would have been fine. Like, it literally... I guess this... No, because this would have been here. Yeah, if I just moved this back, like, a long time ago and didn't move this guy up, like, twice, then it would have been fine. Alright, so that's going to be the game. If you want to watch the analysis, that's coming up next, although I'd probably split it up into 2 videos. But anyway, here we go. So now we look at the analysis board and see just how badly I did. here's where it all comes together. Okay. So here we're at the analysis. You can tell what an absolutely hectic game. Look at this. All these spikes. Throw in the game. Okay. So I want to skip to, let's say, this part. Yeah, here they're like, oh no, what are you doing? Because just move your rook up to here. And I think I moved this up instead. Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Anyway, then they move over, and I'm like, okay, now what? Oh, duh! If you just give a check, just give check. It's literally mate and four. Apparently, all you have to do is give check. I would like what you can't take. You can't go up here or here, so you're gonna have to like move up or down. You can't move down, so you got to move up or to the side. At which point you probably will then the bishop diagonal there. If the king's here, then you'll have to like move here. Then you just this is also covered. Yeah, it's easy. You just go here, and then all these are covered, and that's covered. It's oh my gosh. This is what happens when I get too little time left on the clock and I spend it all in the middle game. I mess up the end game. Hold on a minute. This is this where I had the queen, and I was just completely obliterating their entire. I was just destroying their entire setup, and I moved back here like an actual idiot. Anyway, what I like to do is before looking through all of this and finding out what the actual best moves are, I'll click the learn from your mistakes. This is on leadchess.org, by the way. You can get all this cool analysis at the end to learn, which is how I'm trying to learn chess with, is by learning with the machine telling me what my mistakes were and finding out what the best moves are. And that's what these learn from your mistakes are. It basically generates chess puzzles. It was not so much generating them, it just kind of picks out your worst moves of the game and challenges you to find a better move instead. So in this position, this is like what, part of the opening? Yeah, so they moved here. I moved this move, and they're like, that's not a good move. Try to find a better one. So it's probably this. No, it's not. Okay. Usually my troubles in the opening is like you should just take a piece and you didn't take it. Or like you should take something. So in this case, I'm not entirely sure. Is it this? Whoops. Is it this? No. Is it take this? No. Is it just castle? No. I'm running out of moves, guys. Is it take this pawn? No. Is it move your bishop out to here? No. Definitely not. They took that one back immediately. I'm currently have a plus 4.9 in this situation. Because they messed up. Apparently this is a huge blunder. Bishop g4 is big time mistakes. Mistakes were absolutely made. And I gotta find out why. What can I do in this situation to just absolutely terminate? Oh! Is it no. If you move this knight, then you're just like bloop. No good. It's definitely not that. That would just be a counter blunder. But what? You move this pawn forward? Oh, okay. I guess it just kind of locks that position. Then the only piece attacking it is that, and then you just kind of get it back. You just take it back. Plus, it puts it puts pressure on that knight. That's okay. That's fair. That makes sense. All right. So now we'll find the next one that I absolutely okay. So I instead move that forward, and they dip back, and then I'm like, all right, let's castle. So most likely the best move is still this one. Yeah. Just move your pawn forward, man. Just do it. Okay, I'll do it then. Okay, next. I castled. They captured here. So I took and they took. And then what would be the best situation here? This? Okay. Just take the piece. Got him. What did I do instead? Oh, I did queen e2. Queen e2, I moved here. Probably because they just want to take this. Despite me taking it back. Oh, I'm not... Oh. That makes a lot of sense. Duh. They take my bishop and all I get back is their pawn. That's why it's bad. I should have just take this. You know. I think this is a situation of... They're going to take my bishop anyway. I might as well just grab this and make them... Whoops. You make them move a pawn like a knight. No, just take that back anyway. Then this whole file is open. I don't know what I'm going to do with that file. It gives them a kind of a file, but anyway. Alright, so the move is just grab the knight. Okay. Here I moved that up. Oh. Okay. So they should have taken... So I'm like way behind in this position. Minus 5.8. Yikes. So here I moved this over and then caused them to think for a very long time. Instead, what should I do? What should I have done here instead? Yeah, this was kind of a tough one. I mean, there's just not a lot of safe moves. Do you just grab this? No, you don't grab this. Because you don't want to move this out of the way for this. You do this. I was thinking that. That's right. I was wondering about that. Alright, next one. Okay, here they move this up. Questionable move. It was a mistake. I think that's what the single question mark means, mistake. I moved here to put pressure here. What do you do instead? It's probably this. It's probably just that still. No, it's different. There's something different. Move here? Offer en passant? No. No. Just take? Oh. Really? I'm curious, though. So if they take here, then what? They want me to take it right back. No, they don't want me to take it right back. At this point, they want me to move the queen here. At that point, they say that the best move is to move the bishop back here. Then you bring your bishop up to be like, hey, look, I'm attacking you now. And then the queen moves away. Bring your other bishop, or your bishop rook out. Yeah, I know piece names, guys. Don't worry about it. Move the queen back here. I guess life goes on now. Posturing for position again. Okay, jockeying for position. Just, go for a knight trade there, I suppose. Okay. Next one. They moved here. Big mistake. I took this. I was on a time pressure. I'm like, is this really just like so they gave it back to neutral. Like it's 0-0. I think they were just like, yeah, just take this bishop. No, there's something better. There's something even better. Even better. Here? No. Um, take the knight anyway. Interesting. I'm not sure I like that a bunch, but after this takes, then you move back here. They take the queen, and I take back the queen. They take this, and I take the... No, I take this. They move over to get out of the way. It's still just a draw at this point. But I remember this is kind of where the point where it all... things started going way downhill for black. I took this, they kind of moved out of the way, then I grabbed their bishop. Anyway. Here I'm massively winning. They gave away the entire everything. I'm still big time winning. Hold on a minute. Okay, so alright, so I took this. Now I am actually... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so they blundered this. I take this, and it's a blunder because they just want to take the rook, or like the Stockfish is saying, just take the rook, dude. I gave away minus 7.5, so that means it's in black's favor if it's negative, and it's plus if it's white's favor. They take this anyway, at which point I take this questionable move. They still think me taking this knight is the best thing to do. I was curious, though. This still puts me, though, at minus 0.3, meaning that even though I was at like minus 7, them taking this puts me at a slight 0.4 advantage, and then taking that puts them at a slight advantage. They moved over, giving me plus 8.4. They're like, what? At which point I finally take this, making Stockfish happy that I finally took that. Then they took back, and then I did a questionable diagonal. I was running low on time. I wasn't sure what to do. They captured this, giving... Okay, hold on a minute. So it's still major, like me majorly winning here, according to the thing. Alright, so then they moved here, at which point I moved here, but there's something even better, they're saying. There's something better that I could have done. And I think it would just simply be to defend this pawn. I'm not sure which rook to do it with, though. Probably this one? Maybe? They liked it. It took them a while to calculate it. I'm not sure why it took them so long. But okay, so I should have moved this to there. Alright, next one. In this case, it's mate in 8. Checkmate in 8 moves. I moved here, delivering a check, but there's a better check, apparently. Oh. Is it simply, instead of deliver check, just grab the rook? Duh, yeah. Oh my gosh, really? How long was that there? Okay, so I'm like, all right, check here. You know, king skewer, deflect the king away, grab the rook. I moved here instead, which is a massive mistake, because then you just boop. Right? So if I went here, it's oh my gosh. it's huge. Oh no. Oh, it's -10. Black wins, like, big time in this position. Okay, so yeah, I missed it. Like, I completely missed this. Yeah, grab the rook. You know, that's it, you're done. Alright, next. I moved here and completely let my queen get taken. The better move, instead, is... It's mate in 6, so there's something... So there's a lot of moves still left to go, is the thing. If I go here, it's check, at which point you cannot go... You'd have to go like here, because this is all taken, that's all taken by the rook. You cannot capture here because it's guarded, so you would have to go like here. They don't like that one. It's oh, duh. If you go here, it's queen. It's like, oh no. Yeah, don't want that. Don't want that. What do you do instead? What do you do instead? You don't want to take this because that's just, you know, that's it's free. You can't move this pawn up because it's guarding this. If you move the pawn up, it doesn't even deliver check, so you just do this. It's free. Can't move here because that's just bloop. If you move here, it's not a check, but black has to make a move. So maybe you just move here. Okay. At which point they will attempt to cut off my rook. I just take the rook. They attempt to promote. I guess they're just throwing everything they can at me at this point to attempt to stop me from checkmating them. They go here, I guess, to cut me off from like moving way up here. Oh, yeah, if I move here, it threatens the queen and it's defended. So then so they move forward to cut me off this. So then in that case I move here, they try to move up, and then it's almost over. I move here, it's defended, they gotta take it, and then you move here for checkmate. Interesting. Awesome, that's pretty cool. This pawn takes up those two. I mean, like, so the queen obviously gets all of these, but like the pawn helps get this, which is the only escapable square without the pawn there. Okay, but I didn't play that. I instead let my queen get chewed up and spit out. They move here. It's now big time winning for black. I moved a bunch up. What should I have done instead? Bishop here? No. Rook here? Okay, yeah. Align the rooks. Here they have given up everything back to me. All of their, like, me giving it up to them is now coming back to me again. all because instead of moving here, they moved there. All I have to do is go here because it's defended. It's just defended. It's just check, 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 check. Is basically what happens here. So when they move away, you just move here. Oh, then they just move back, but then you move here, they move here, and then you just whoop. Yeah. Okay. So they kind of gave the whole game away, and I didn't see it. I was too blind, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. They move here. I move it all the way up there. It's the same situation. They took so many moves, and I'm like, I'm giving it away. So it's the same. It's the same thing. It's just force mate in 4 moves, apparently. Alright, that was all my mistakes. So, I could review Black's mistakes, but that's, you know, a whole nother line of analysis, and I'm not, I guess, going to take the time to do it. Maybe later, though. Alright, with that, I will catch you in the next chess game. Hopefully I won't overlook all of these awesome plays I had, only to throw it all away in the end. Alright, see ya.